What did I do?
Hey guys, Nathan here. Welcome to In the Sticks. It is a very exciting Saturday morning. If it doesn't look like I'm looking at the camera, it is because I am not. I am on my way to a local scrapyard to pick up an old Jeep. For those of you familiar with Jeeps, it is a CJ2A. So here's a little backstory. Yesterday, I'm coming home from picking up lumber. I was going to be working on the kids' tree fort today, which I think I'll get to, but I'd seen this Jeep on side the road. I'd seen this Jeep for actually many years on side the road in the bushes, and today it was alongside the highway. There was a couple guys outside there, talking. So I pulled over and started to, take a look at the Jeep, ask them about it, and asked if it was for sale. They asked me, make them an offer, and I don't like making the first offer. Sometimes, let them shoot out a number first. If it's a crazy number, you say, oh, maybe it's not going to work. But yesterday it actually ended up being a great number. He said $300, and I said, hey, that is awesome. I'll be there tomorrow with my trailer. So here I am on my way to pick this thing up. For those of you familiar with old Jeeps, it is a CJ2A. Those of you not familiar with it, it is the model made just right after the World War II Jeep. It's the first of the civilian Jeeps. It does not have an original motor in it. The original motor is an L134 flathead motor that's very similar, same make model as the World War II Jeep. Some slight differences for the civilian model, but the parts are pretty much interchangeable. This one has an F-head motor out of a little bit later Jeep. Common swap in some of these older Jeeps here. And one of the things that happened a lot of times when they swapped out these motors is they had to cut a hole in the hood to fit the carburetor out. They did not have to do that on this one. So that is actually pretty exciting to me, that the hood is intact. I'm watching, make sure I don't run out in front of traffic here. Hold on. All right, the hood is intact, and it's got a lot of great parts. I don't know if I'm going to get it going or not get it going, which sounds crazy. So I'm going to go pick up a Jeep and I don't know if it's going to go or not go. But if anything, this is a super great deal for just a parts Jeep in general. And I don't see myself getting out of this hobby anytime soon. So I'm super excited to go get it. I'm going to get there. I'll get it loaded up and then I will show it to you guys. And we'll get it cleaned up and decide what we're going to do with it from there. So stay tuned. Yo, and Bingo was his name. Oh. I thought you left the B out. Okay, we'll leave the O out. There it is. Even comes with a tree growing out of the back. I think it is pretty great. Even a little better than what I thought it'd be. Got it all loaded up. And he said it even ran 6 years ago, so maybe that will be plowing our driveway. Let's get it home. There's the old Jeep in the rear view mirror. Still on my way home, pretty giddy about this Jeep. I mean, it's got a lot better stands to it than I thought it would. The floors are a little bit punky, but the frame looks great, and I think it might be a good thing. Got that big beast of a plow that I hot wired the other day. Can't get the plow quite moving right. This is probably going to be just as much hassle as what that thing would be to get going right. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but we're going to give it a shot. Maybe I'll be plowing with an old Willis Jeep instead of a big old clunky snow truck or plow truck. So we'll find out. Almost home. And we're stuck behind this tractor, which I think is full of fertilizer. I don't smell fertilizer, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I'm pretty sure that is one soupy fertilizer trailer there. Oh, there's some. Came out. Yeah, that is fertilizer. We are going a blazing 10 miles an hour, stuck behind this fertilizer tractor on the double line.
No, it's not a tractor.
It's not a tractor?
No, it is.
There it goes. Clear sailing.
Now we can go home.
We can go home. We're almost there.
Now we can...
Buzz Monkey,
What?
what are we going to name the Jeep? We're gonna name it Blue the Jeep, or the Blue Jeep? We're gonna name it Blue. All right, we're gonna name it Blue. All right, guys, here it is.
Dad, can I help?
Yeah, you can help with it.
I want to help sand this off. I want to help repaint it, and I'll help with like replacing stuff.
I'm serious about this car idea, but now we gotta pick a vehicle.
Wait, no.
Jeeps are cooler.
It's working.
You got it for $300?
It did.
Dad, is it called an F head because it has this, and then it has that, and then that, and so it looks like an F?
I really don't know why it's called nothing.
It has this, and then it has this, and then this, so it looks like an F. Does it work,
On
Dad?
all of them.
Could it start if you put a battery in there?
They said it start, but that's what everybody says. It starts when
Going to
they,
assume
or it worked when they parked it. I have no idea.
Did it start when you put it on the trailer?
No.
Nope.
Is that
I bet there's all kinds of treasures in here.
I bet there is too.
We got the Jeep on back the trailer. The first thing I should do is clean out all this junk and maybe replant that tree. How cool would it be if I planted the Jeep tree? Maybe I'll do it. It's we'll do a little walk around. I got the tractor right there. I'm gonna borrow its 6-volt battery to see if I can get the starter to crank. I don't know if this is running off of 6 or 12, but we'll try 6 first. The battery cables, they gotta be cleaned up a little bit. The hydraulic for the plow, that does not have a line. There's no line running right here. I used the tractor to kind of lift that up a little bit. The carb has a gas line running in here. That looks like that's our fuel pump right here. That looks like that's the original fuel pump. That's the first thing I noticed. I thought that there wasn't actually a line running on the fuel pump to the carb, but I might be wrong. If you look inside, I don't know if you can see in there, there is a little bit of rust. That might not be a good sign. It's not a ton of rust. I'm gonna be optimistic here. I don't think we're gonna get this to run. I'd love it to be one of those videos where, oh yeah, we got this old Jeep here and it's been sitting for however many years and fired right up, but I don't know. And I'll probably do some things wrong, so if you want to put some comments in and let me know what I could do better to make it run or what I'm missing, if I'm doing something stupid, let me know. But we're gonna give it a shot and see if we can at least get this guy to turn over. Harrison has claimed this and dubbed it his Blue Jeep.
Yeah, and I got it.
Yeah, so, all right, let's give it a shot. So I have my son Traven and his friend Ruben helping me out. I highly believe in child labor. And they're cleaning out the terminals. I'm gonna go get the battery out of the tractor.
And I'm checking it out.
6-volt battery is attached, and what do we have?
Nothing.
Nothing. So Ruben's gonna take the 12 or 6-volt out, and Traven is gonna put the 12-volt in. We're gonna hope that this is a 12-volt system. And what does the 12-volt battery do?
Nothing.
Nothing. What's another reason the lights might not turn on?
Because they're burnt out.
Because they're burnt out.
No, pull out.
They're burnt out, maybe. The next thing we're gonna do is gonna look at the starter here. So here's the starter. There's our solenoid. We're gonna go ahead and connect that to a 6-volt battery, take a jumper cable and ground it to that, and we're gonna see if we can just get the starter to turn over. All right, so we got the positive cable down there, and let's tap it. Nothing. Right there, we can make the solenoid click. Nothing right there. So far, it is not looking promising, but I can use these two to clean it out tonight. Child labor. Remember to save the tree.
We don't even start. Where do we start?
Just in case you're waiting to see the tree planted in a future video, we decided that we are not going to save the tree. Sorry, guys. I don't know. Does anybody need a Mazda grill? Is that a Mazda?
Yeah,
a
it's
Mazda? I don't know how you pronounce that. In the garbage. Frogs are chirping. Back is clean. The back is actually pretty darn solid. I was looking underneath. There is rust in the usual places in the hat channel. You look at this hat channel here, there's actually wood in there. You can still see the wood if it's not too dark. I think it is. But that is, oh, here we go. There's a good spot where you can see it. Piece of wood. That wood, it gets wet. Moisture stays inside and everything rusts out. So rust in some of the typical places here. But the old saying, it ran when it parked, holds true. It does not run since it's been parked. We're still getting it cleaned out. Traven's got the hose with the little pressure washer end. He's gonna get it cleaned up even more.
You better be. Ready?
Yep, go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Get kinked.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it is getting late and we have been highly unsuccessful in getting this started, but we were successful in getting it here. So did I make a good choice? Did I make a bad choice? I know people that are friends of mine in the International Flat Fender Club, some of you flat fender aficionados, you're gonna probably think I made an excellent choice getting that for $300. Others, maybe not so much, but that's gonna either be a parts Jeep, maybe I'll flip it, maybe I'll get it going. Those of you who know more than what I do, let me know what you think. I think that the starter is probably fried on that thing, and it's probably got a lot more issues than what I'm thinking, but we will see. So, hey guys, thanks for watching. Maybe we'll have more on this in the future, maybe we won't, but there it is. Like I said, it's gonna be a parts Jeep, it's gonna be a learning tool. I don't know, but I can tell you that's either gonna be an awesome Jeep that runs, or it's gonna be an awesome lawn ornament. Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time on In the Sticks. Quick last minute update. Yesterday, we were trying to get that starter to crank over. It didn't work when we tapped it, didn't work when we put the jumper cables on it. But lucky for me, I've got an extra that I know does work. So we are gonna swap those two out. I'm gonna try and see if that one will crank over. And we're gonna go down these spark plugs, down the holes there, throw some Marvel Mystery Oil in there, get a wrench down here, try and crank that engine over after it's sat, and maybe it will work. All right, so I really mean it this time. That's it. We're gonna try and work a little bit more on the old blue here, and hopefully we're gonna get it going. Remember to like and subscribe to the video if you wanna see more things like this, and we'll see you next time.